Welcome back to the channel. It's August the 2nd. I've been doing a little bit of harvesting. I'll show you what I've got so far. So, some of the things here. Mangetout, just picked those now. This is the Oregon sugar pod. Absolutely cracking pea that. Nicola potatoes, big thanks to my mate Dave. He lifted those for me because, as you know, some of you will know anyway, I've just been fairly recently out of major surgery. And I'm still not allowed to do anything, kind of any real physical stuff for probably another 2 to 3 weeks. So it was very kind of Dave to come and lift those up, but they're absolutely superb. They had a really good crop. I'll try and put a photograph of the row as he put it on top of the ground. Red cherry tomatoes, just picked those now. This is bolt-hardy beetroot. That was picked yesterday and I've just cooked them off now. Some courgettes I've just taken now. We've got about quite a lot of those, so we're going to have a courgette and basil risotto tomorrow. These turnips are absolutely beautiful, not a Swede, like a white fleshed garden turnip, and we found that we like to bake them or roast them if you like to about 40 minutes, and they're absolutely delicious that way. Some blueberries. I've had probably about 3 of those tubs so far. Brown turkey fig, just about nearing ripeness now. We're having to remove them quite early because we couldn't get the net over the plant properly, and so the birds are, as soon as any hint of ripeness, the blackbirds are into them. So just to try and get a few, we've had to sort of pull them before they're fully ripe, but we just ripe them on the windowsill and it works. And then most of the cabbage, my mate took them because we'd far too many and they were absolutely huge. So it's just a couple of the smaller ones. I think that's more like a greyhound style, and this one is primo, more of a ball head, but really nice. They've done well, and I'll show you in a minute. We've replanted the same bed with Savoy, and then we've got French beans. Again, they've been prepped, they're ready for tea tonight. So I'll just go and have a quick zoom around the veg beds. Yeah, so this is the beans. I say they were planted in stages, so we've been picking kind of this half, and you can see here there's still loads of flowers, loads of pods, so they're going to just go on for a long time. So again, my mate's probably going to end up taking a lot of those up to the field because we won't be able to keep on top of them. And to be honest, I don't really like freezing them. I don't think they taste as good. So I've just picked the Oregon sugar pods now, but you can see they're still flowering. So I'm anticipating that we're going to be picking those for at least another fortnight, which is great. The onions have made up reasonably well, and if you notice, they're just starting to go over now on the tips, but I'm just going to leave them until they die right back. No hurry to lift those out at all. The beetroot you've seen. So far we've got one little cheeky curry squash, so I've no idea whether it'll make up. There's another little one there possibly, but it's been that cold, I'm afraid they just haven't really done, they should be right along the way here now. Got this little, this was the last planting of French beans, and you see they're flowering now. Some little gems heartening up. Lolo Rosso still going strong. I think the Paris, look at these now, these multi-sown Paris, they're going to make some, I am going to pickle them, I've decided. So they're making some really nice bulbs now. I've got one or two French breakfast radish, and these are white Lisbon spring onion, and it's just a couple more turnips here. They just showed you before. Here's the Savoy. So we've replanted. Well, the wife done it actually. So again, I'm not really allowed to do stuff like that. So there's a 1 or 2 with 2 plants in. So normally I would have separated them, but I'm just going to leave them and we'll see how they do. More beetroot here. We do have problems with leaf miner, but we just try and cut those infected leaves off and usually put more foliage out. More multi-sown turnip, loads of them in there. Courgette I've shown you, but you can see, hopefully, I'll just try and, you know, there's plenty on there. And in the frame, if I can get across, I actually can see a couple of flowers on these peppers, but I don't really think, I'm just going to leave them anyway. Got some little onions to plant out there. The kale, well, you can see for yourself, it's pushing up right up against the net now, but obviously because of the cabbage lights we've got to leave it on, but it's just romping up, absolutely magnificent. Have a quick look in the greenhouse. So the crimson crush, we've taken one off. They're just starting to turn a wee bit now. See whether that's blossom end rot. Could be. Although I did put eggshell down, so anyway, it is what it is. But we're on 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're coming up. This is the 5th truss. So any day now I'm going to be pinching them out, because I think, you know, this far north, even to get ripened 5 trusses, you're doing very well. But they're looking good. There's some pretty, you know, look at the size of that. Don't like the look of that brown round the edge there. Is that crown rot or something? Anyway, I have to keep my eye on them. But apart from that, the cherries there at the back, and we do have peppers. These sort of like mini sized ones, but we've got them, which is great, you know, so grateful for that. And the basil is just yeah, it's just keeping us going all the time. It's brilliant. So I don't know if you can see through the net here, but there's more blueberries. So I think we're forecast rain in about an hour's time, so I'm going to try and get those picked before the rain comes in. With the multi-grafted apple tree, I'm hoping you can see that it's carrying a really good crop. You know, they've been thinned, but yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Well, this is I've saved some seed from the Nicola potatoes. They're a second early, so I've saved these for next year. So as soon as I get a couple of more egg boxes, you know, I'll just put them in and then just keep them in here. It's dry and frost proof for next year. And I've just taken delivery of some more seed compost. I use this what is it, Grow Sure seed and cutting compost. I really liked it. Very, very fine, good quality. So I've got 2 20-litre bags of that. I'll only need a little bit now, because I'm going to be I've sowed some radish and spring onion. I'm only going to sow some coriander, some more Lolo Rosso, just a few, and some Mizuna, and then shortly I'll be doing coriander, sorry, not coriander, sorry, I can't just think now, my mind's gone blank, but this month I will be sowing stuff, you know, for overwintering. That's it for now. I'm keeping these videos short because there's not really a lot, I mean, there's a lot going on, but there's not a lot really I can be doing and that I can show you. I've just got to take my time and just keep on focused on recovery. I did do a review just last week, I think it was, of the Volport magnetic car mount. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll put it up somewhere on the end of the video, and there's a link if you go and have a look at that video. But thanks for watching, and take care, and see you soon. Bye for now.